Hello, Daisy Cakes. This is Daisy Ex Machina, the drag queen detective who investigates all things speculative in science fiction, fantasy, and horror. And this is a public service announcement. Daniel Green, I'm subscribed to him, and I don't often look at all his videos, but he had one about Audible called Audible is Broken, and I completely skipped it because I don't really listen to Audible. I'm not that big on audiobooks, as I know some people are, and because I never use it, I've canceled my subscription a couple of times, so I don't have Audible, so I didn't really care. Daniel, our little goblin, you should change the subject matter so it's clear that Audible is screwing authors rather than it's just broken. But TLDR, it's broken because the new royalty scheme is siphoning books that you buy through Audible to the free Audible Prime Premium Plus, whatever that new system is. Now, I'm not the person that you should go to for information. But if I happen to be the first drag queen who talks about it, I want to point you to the videos and the information that is much more detailed and researched and that you should look at. The first one is, of course, Daniel Green, but rather than his Audible is Broken video, I'm going to link below Audible exploited Brandon Sanderson because that got my attention. So that's the first one I read or watched. And the next one I watched that I think is very good is Dale L. Roberts' Audible New Royalty Model Screws Authors, very succinct. And I didn't even know there was a audio file gate before, but this isn't the first time that apparently Audible has tried to screw authors. So that's the one that is really detailed and has a lot of research. The other thing I want to link to is Robin Sullivan's petition, Convince Audible to revise its new royalty model. It already has 16,000 signatures. So the new goal is 25,000, and it has a lot of information in the petition. If you are interested in doing a little bit of your own research, here's what really grinds my gears about this whole situation is because for decades, I always say I patron authors by purchasing new books. So when I buy a book, I want that author to get all the royalties because that's kind of my patronage. So it's always new books because if you didn't know, used books, the author doesn't get anything. So I've always been proud of being sort of a patron of the arts insofar that I buy new books. Now, if I buy a book and those royalties are not going to the author, it really sits poorly for me. I don't know about you. Let me know what you think down in the comments, but I don't want to go on too long. This is just supposed to be a real quick PSA. Again, I think you should be looking at other people's videos. I have links below if you are looking for more nuanced and researched information. That's all I have for you. Until we meet again, may all the books you read be blessed.